Hello my dearies, we're out here in the backyard with the doggies, gonna do some gardening in my raised garden here. Roxy Woo! Oh, she's chasing bees. We have a whole lot of bees in our yard right now, and I'm pretty sure they're honeybees, but I'm not positive, and they keep swarming me, so if you see me duck and cover, that's how come. Or if you hear me randomly wallop, that might be why. Or if you hear me call a dog's name, it may be because one of them is getting out of bounds. So, we are going to work on this here. This is my above ground garden. So, what I have in here, the bottom layer is kind of high up. So, this much right here, probably higher, probably right about there, is last year's dirt. And then this much here is mulch mixed with a little bit of ash from our wood stove. And then this here is topsoil, which I put some water soluble natural fertilizer in. So, we just need to straighten all of this out. I'm going to sit you here. I think. Can you see me? Hi. Alright. Maybe if I come down. There we go. Hi everybody. So I'm going to get my little handy dandies on. Whoops, that's the wrong hand, so let's get them on the right handy dandies. Roxy, please don't be biting the bees by Mama. I don't want you making them mad by me. I've got a call out on Facebook. I've got a post out there asking, are these honeybees? And if so, can somebody come get them? So, I am getting very wet. My ground is still wet. I'm kneeling in it. So, I'm just taking and spreading around my dirt. Make it all nice. So, the wood chips that I used are from, as I said, we have a wood stove. My husband cuts and chops all of our wood, so we know that that's all nice and natural. No dyes in it or anything like that. And plus, by the time it's gone all the way through the winter, it's already started to mulch and decompose. So it's already doing what I need it to do. Give a nice, good drainage to my water. Hello, bee! And as it breaks down, it will also add nutrients. Excuse my sniffles, it's still chilly out. We're doing our early spring plant. So there are some plants that like to be planted directly into the ground, and they like to do it right at the beginning of spring. The plants that I am doing today are going to be snap peas, spinach, lettuce, and radishes. I love radishes. I love all of those things actually. Everybody else has gotten started on in my indoor little greenhouse there. I've got a bunch of seeds started in there that will come out once it's warm. So, I've got it all mapped out, and the way I'm going to do this, if you do plants that grow up, you gotta be careful because not all of them work together well. But some plants work really well, plants that grow up and plants that grow down. So the way I'm going to organize the first part of this is I'm going to do a layer of peas, a row of spinach, a row of beets, or not beets, radishes, a row of lettuce, and another row of radishes. Then we're going to do some tomato plants here, and I'm thinking I'm going to try to do a squash here and let the squash vine grow around the outside here, because as you see, we got quite a few little puppies. We got one over here too, and we got one upstairs with my boy. So we have a lot of puppies, and I don't want them peeing on my squashes. Let's cook it. So let's see if we can get a nice view. You hear the birds singing and the frogs singing. This is my favorite when everybody comes back. When it gets warm. I love it. So, can you see where I'm at? Yep, all right, cool. So, these are my snap peas. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm not gonna, oh, maybe I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? I think I'm gonna plant all of them and then I'll get some more. Or I'll save some from one of these plants. And then, these are another good plant that you can plant again in late summer, and you'll have peas again into early fall. So that's really nice. All right, so how deep do these guys want to go? I forget. Let's see. Planting depth 2 inches, seed spacing 2 inches. Yeah, that's about what I'll do. I might do a little bit more seed spacing just to take up the whole area here. But, so we'll just poke down 2 inches. I think. There we go. And cover her back up. And then we'll do one, let's see, one there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Whoa, goodness. Sorry about that. The wind blew. And I took these under here. There we go. Oh my Nelly, goodness gracious, you silly puppies. What are you doing? Some of my mulch pieces are up a little bit high. They've poked straight up instead of being flat like I wanted them. So that's why some of my spots are a little bit hard to get to. Oh, the sniffles. It's so chilly. It's actually not too bad today. It's like 50 or 48, somewhere around there. Which in Michigan, in March, I ain't too shabby. But I grew up in the South, so my body doesn't care where I'm at now. It still says, no, it's still cold. Alright, we're going to go a little bit that way with this one. Alright. So, there's our sweet peas. I got those all planted. I don't really need so much dirt here in the corner, being that nobody's getting planted there, so I'm just going to bring some of that forward here. Just to make sure everybody's nice and tucked in and is going to have a nice deep root system. Roxy, Roo, they're going to bite you. They're going to get you. You leave them bees alone. Silly little cow dog. She's a cow. Okay, so next up, our beautiful spinach. I love spinach. I'm Papa the Sailor Man. Toot toot. I know that I have some of my daughter's friends on watching periodically, so they probably have no idea what that was. What's a Popeye? You mean like a chicken pot pie? These little seeds are kind of funny looking. So these want to be planted as soon as the soil can be worked. Plant in rows 24 inches apart. That's a long, oh, because they're going to grow fat. But the good thing about that is so they'll be here. My lettuce will be here, and my beets will be here. So they'll be growing down while the other stuff is growing out and around. How deep? How deep? Doo-doo-doo. 1/4 inch of fine soil, well pressed down. Keep soil moist until seeds start to grow. This again, you can plant again in late summer, and you get a whole new batch of spinaches. So I'm just going to make a row here. And again, because the sweet peas are going to grow up a trellis, I don't need much space this way. The spinach can grow around where the sweet peas are growing because they're going to be growing up. All right. So I'm not really, oops, I don't want to lose them in the just dirt part there. Not really measuring distance here, mainly because probably not all of these seeds will sprout. That's just how it goes. And if they do all sprout, then I'll just transplant some into some pots. Do you want some spinach, Roxy Roo? You not neither, Fibber. Shelby's over here showing off. She's rolling around on the ground. She says, "Look what I can do, Mom. Look what I can do. Look at Mom. Look at, I can pull on my sister's collar. Mom, are you watching?" Well, hello there. Do you see this little honeybee that just came and landed by me? I'm pretty sure that's a honeybee. Oh, he went off. Did you see? Oh, goodness. Oh, he's on me. Oh. Shelby's getting all worried. Mama made a funny sound. Oh, that startled me. I mean, I'm all good with being friends with honeybees, but when they get on me, I get scared. Don't bite me. Oh, I'm not a flower, but I am trying to plant you pollinators some pollen stuff. Spinach won't have a whole lot for pollen unless I let it go to seed. But the sweet peas will, and the tomatoes will, and the squash will. That scared me, and now I'm all off track. Okay, so next row, whoops, is not this one. Next row is, no, my goodness, I grabbed the wrong ones because there were bees over by my seeds. All right, so what I'm going to do since I'm right here is I'm going to go ahead and plant my seeds from last year. Alrighty, well, my husband came home, so I paused for a second. He brought me home some gladiolas, so I went ahead and grabbed my seeds that I was looking for. Sorry, I've got a baboon in my shot here. Hello, Boone. This is Boone. This is our rat terrier. There's Michael. Whoa, you got a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, baboon, Mom's trying to plant. Get down, please. You got stinky breath. You got stinky breath. Getting all in my face. Get down, please. You got smelly breath. Thank you. You stay right there. You're fine. All right, so we're going to do baboon, then you stay right there. You don't get in Mom's garden. Don't you snuff at me. What? Go, dear. Get out of there. Hey, Stinky. Smelly boy. So, radishes like to be nice and chilly. If they get warm, I learned this last year, they do what they call bolt. And that means they grow straight up and they don't grow down. And that's the opposite of what you want. So that's how come you want to plant them when it's cold. So again, early spring, early summer. 2 harvests. It's awesome. Is it? Our swimming pool is still full of ice, my husband is informing me.
I'm gonna have to come out here real soon and I'll get Shane to help me once this melts. And get this fucking shit out of here.
Alright. So these guys, again, they don't like being planted too deeply. We want to be about a 1/2 inch deep. Or no, 1/8 of an inch deep. No, dear, I'm recording. I'm recording. Yes. So, just drop some seeds down here in my little line here. And these guys, like I said, they grow down, so they don't need a lot of space up, which leaves room for lettuce to come next. These are giant radishes. I have a different breed of radish that I'm going to put on the other side of the lettuce. I saw the wheelbarrow. He was very excited about that. Drop the rest that I had in my hand in there. There we go. And lightly cover. And lightly pack. Now the next row, again, we don't need a whole lot of space in between because the radishes grow down, the lettuces and spinach and whatnot, they grow out. Actually, but that's not quite far enough from where the spinach is, so we're going to go just a little bit over, just to make sure that the lettuce and the spinach have their space. Baboon, why are you rubbing your buttocks on me? Get down and play with your sisters. Why are you messing with Mama? So, my lettuce seeds are seeds from my lettuce last year that went to, I let a couple of them go to seed. They were heirloom, and so these seeds are also, all of my seeds are heirloom. That's the whole reason I plant, is so that I'm not eating a bunch of GMO garbage. Baboon, nobody wants to look at your buttock. Go on. Go. Seriously, sit there. You're gonna make Mom lose her seeds. And then Mom's gonna lose her mind. So, I never actually pulled the seeds out of the little seed pods. So, it's a little bit added work here. They are itty bitty. Itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I do. Kind of a dork. That's where that came from. I'm here for your amusement. Isn't that nice? Oh, Boone. I know I tell you to stop putting your butt in everybody's face, so you put your stinky face in my face. It's super cool, dude. Baboon is our old man. He's an old guy. That's why his breath smells so bad. Because he's like 900 years old in dog years. Alright. And again, lightly cover. Lightly pat. Last row is our other kind of radishes. These are, I'll tell you what kind they are in just a second after I make my line. These are Brussels. These are, not Brussels. These are Crimson Giant. So these ones are just giant. These are Crimson Giant. So, we're going to do a row of these, and then we'll be all done. Baboon, get out, please. Baboon, Out! Silly little dog. Oops. I poured a lot more than I need. Alright. So we're just going to drop them. Ooh, that was a bunch. Down the line here. Lightly cover. Whoa, Nelly, he fell down. You okay? Lightly pat. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, well, thanks for coming to join Baboon and I in the Gouda life with Bree and planting some seeds. Come back and see us again soon.